today I'm going to try to persuade you to play the guitar. The guitar is a very fun instrument to play, and learning to play the guitar brings unity in groups, and it also helps you remember past events that you've had in your lifetime. You know, when you're in high school or grade school or what have you, or you know, somebody special. And learning how to play the guitar, it's kind of a tedious process, but once you get to know how to play it, then it's very fun and enjoying. And wherever you go in the world, the guitar is always played the same notes, same type of sound. Sound and the choice of guitars is a different matter. So, in the selection of your guitars, have here, if you see, there's a Fender Telecaster 1952 Fender Telecaster, which is a very expensive guitar. Those are the ones that are sought out. So if you're a novice, you want to start out low, and usually the guitar prices are anywhere from, I don't know, $150 on up to this one's probably, I don't know, maybe $150,000. So that's a pretty nice guitar. So I wouldn't recommend that as a beginner, but you know, if you get good at it, you know, here's another model. This is a '59 Gibson Les Paul, and that's a very nice guitar as well. And it's a flame top, and that'd be a good selection. It's one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I don't have a 1959 Les Paul, and a couple early '60s. But that particular one goes for about $500,000 on that. So depending who has it. So you know, the selection of the guitar and then the sound and what style of guitar plays a big importance. Also, if you're going to play the guitar, you're going to need a power cord. This is another guitar. This one was through time. This was the entry-level guitar back in the 50s, and it was very cheap. It cost about $175. This particular one is worth probably about 20 grand. But that's a nice one as well. Show you another example. Here's a '54 Fender Stratocaster, and if you're going to play electric guitar, you're going to need an amplifier. And in the background, you can see that there's different amplifiers. There's a Bassman, there's a Marshall cabinet there, and then there's a little Fender Champ. The guitar, that one's worth about 250 grand. The amps, about 15,000–20,000. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to go on the acoustical route, you know, you buy one of these guitars and you don't need an amplifier or a cord or anything like that. And you can use that to play anywhere you want, pretty much. And this particular one, a D48, is a very good guitar that has very good resonance. It's used by many guitarists like Neil Young, Bob Dylan, you name it, they play it. And this one, a D48, it's about $50,000 or so. So, I mean, you can buy cheaper guitars and stuff, of course, but the sound quality is going to be different. But learning how to play the guitar, you're not going to have one of these, or if you're lucky, your grandfather or somebody saved one and let it handed it down to you. Once you get the guitars, you're going to learn how to play chords and such. And once you learn, if you can play songs, I've seen songs that are only 2 chords. All you need is 2 chords to play a song. Punk rock music, even country music, so if you know 3 chords, you can play a song. So depending on what style of music you like, then you're going to apply your different style of guitars. This particular one is a Johnny Ramone Mozart one, which is a pretty nice guitar. I have one of these myself. Of course, Johnny Ramone from the Ramones was a punk rock guy, so pretty cool guy. So that's my style of music. So there's different styles of music, classical, rock and roll, classic rock, punk rock, pop music. Pretty much you can, the guitar itself, along with the piano, is an instrument that can hold its own without any backing or anything like that. So, like I said, once you learn how to play the guitar, a few chords, you can go anywhere in the world, which I've done, and I've played, in blues bands, just, standard blues, once you know your 12-bar blues, and that's played the same way anywhere around the world. So, to me, it's pretty cool, and it brings people together, and have a good time, and keeps you off the street somewhat, and you learn how to do do something that, you know, you can carry on and pass on to somebody else. So hopefully, you'll take up playing the guitar. Thank you. Any questions?